dengar yang rumah
I pun dengar yang rumah I macam kenapa? Pegang. Dah diam.
Gondol.
Sumpah tu, if tengok balik podcast kita yang first episode semua macam tanya aku. I rasa cool apa?
Then after
First
that
episode
everyone
tu.
change.
Yup.
So I start live actually just now.
Hello
Hello
people.
everyone.
Hello guys.
This the episode 9 if I'm not mistaken. Episode 9. So this week will be the last two
Apa tadi
episode.
Stephanie?
Hi, sir.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, so for today's podcast topic, we are going to share about our study life before entering UM. So as I've known, Cecilia and I was from STPM, and T and Shira was from foundation. Is it?
Yep.
How about Ja?
And Ja as well.
Ja also from foundation.
Ja is also from foundation.
And Xingyu is the youngest one among us. So she's from high school actually. And I think, if not mistaken, is equivalent with our SPM. So we are going to discuss how is the life, our study life, our college life before entering the university. And before that, maybe we can discuss about how we entering UM. For me, I start from me actually. Actually from STPM students, if you want, we can just apply any university that we want. We have 12 university that we can select, so we can set your priority, which university you want to set the first place and the second and following until 12. So actually I apply UM, but before I apply UM, actually UM was not my first choice, because I don't think I want to entering UM, because I think UM is UM is the top school in Malaysia. So definitely I would think that I might not be how do I say, I might not able to how do I say, I don't think I can manage myself to entering UM, because I think UM is a lot of the good result students, and I think it's quite stressful. So before I actually apply for UM, this is the first reason that I consider about. So but after I discuss with my friends and my teachers and my families, that they all actually quite encourage me to apply for UM. So okay, so I just my thought at that moment was just like, I go apply, then if I not get it is anything, I don't mind actually. But when the day we are getting the result from the government, oh my god, I was damn struggle and damn happy. I was just freaking excited about on the day. I'm not excited on entering UM or got UM for my first choice, but I was just excited which university I was going to enter. So when the moment I open the website, I enter my IC already. Then I just close my phone. I just close like that. Oh my god, which university I was going to entering? But after that, I will just have a sign. I just slowly open. Then I saw UM. Oh my god, that moment is really freaking happy. But I don't know why, but it's really happy. I think maybe it's because actually I want to entering UM, but it's just I consider that I can't manage to uh uh how do I say it? I just not managed to reduce all the stress and facing the surroundings of the atmosphere in UM. So that's the reason why I'm not choosing that. But quite lucky actually. I because actually UM is mostly all the students are desired to get this school. So I feel like very proud that I can in this school. So that's how I am entering my UM. So we go for Shira.
Well, in my case, I was from Foundation in Law. I actually pretty jealous with all the TESOL students because TESOL seems fun. You're always having fun all the time. Like P, back in Foundation, like TESOL student is the one who, I don't see noise, but they're always like so happy, you know. So I kind of jealous. So when I got my result, I started to consider taking, I don't want to take TESOL because that's kind of like language stuff, right? So I opt for this course. What is called? Media communication. Yeah, mass comm thingy. And my second choice is international. No, my first choice is international relations, and this is actually my second choice. Media communication. The third one also media communication, but in UKM. So that's how I bet I want to go to UM, and thank God I got it, even though it's my second choice.
But
But yeah,
actually
I'm happy.
I want to know how you all do you all apply for a form or anything any ways that you apply?
UPU.
Oh, UPU. So
Like you
oh,
buy the
everyone is
ticket.
provided with a UPU, is it? I know where I thought that UPU is just for STPM students. So for
Oh no, we
foundation
are actually
students, it's also the same.
yeah, and diploma student as well, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. So we competing with lots of
Yeah.
people, and we made it to UM, guys. Woo!
Oh, so UPU actually combine all of us that equivalence to the diploma standard.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's all under the government, can
Yeah, as long as you
diploma.
under the government.
hmm.
Right. Yeah.
It's quite lucky we are selected from the thousand the such a crowd people.
True.
Because we smart, tiba.
But actually
Yes. Self confidence.
my second choice is media study also, but is in UPM in KL
Oh,
also. So because actually I told my mother that if I get the first choice or the second choice I will go, but if I get a third or the fourth I won't go, because if not mistaken my third and fourth choice is I think is in Penang or somewhere more far away from my hometown. And I think far
no.
the most far distance I can accept is KL.
Is it your UM?
Sorry.
If you're not pursuing your degree, then what's your plan? Is it to work?
Oh, so if actually I told my mom that if I won't get the first and second choice in KL, I will pick private college. I will entering Tara College
Mm-hmm.
because actually
I
Tara
think
College
pretty much.
provided the full scholar for us.
I see.
Oh,
Cool.
So, but I entering UM. It's lucky.
great.
Because you
Yeah,
got the second
me,
right.
me too. I also applied UM because of it's in KL. I think if UM is in somewhere else, and then I wouldn't even bother to apply.
Same.
I think
Thank God it's the first university, right?
I prefer it is because is this the distance is not because of the
Right.
the
Same.
ranking.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Distance
But you
over
also the same,
ranking.
is it?
Who? Me?
You.
Yeah.
You.
Yes.
So what is your thought when you are planning to entering UM?
Okay, so as for me, when I was in high school, we had like this kind of like university visits that you guys go to UI. Like we went to UITM and then we went to UM, those two. And then I chose to go to UM when I was in Form 5. And then when I was there, I was like, this is gonna be the uni that I'm gonna go in for my degree because I actually planned. I've actually already planned to go to foundation in your ITM. Dengkiel, so like I'm like targeting. I'll be going to UM for my degree. Tengok.
What is going on?
It's a war.
Is everything okay, T?
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Someone just disturbed me. Okay, so I'll continue. And then like after when I was in foundation during my TESOL, yes, what Shira said, TESOL is fun, but like I love TESOL, but I just don't think that it's for me. And then I decided to not go for English for my degree. And actually, the reason why I chose for my first option, and also because like media studies, is because I don't want to go. Actually, I wanted to go to UITM Masscom, but then again, they have the interview, and I didn't want that. So I decided to. Yes, I decided to choose for my first.
So you did consider UiTM? Oh my
Yes.
god! I was like, no,
I
I'm not
actually
going to
no, I
UiTM,
don't
man.
know why. I don't know why because like UITM is like kind of like known as for mass comm. So macam yeah, right. So I feel like UM is kind of new with this course. So I thought why not just give it a try, and then yeah, I got it. So that's how it went.
So we go to the next. We go Cecilia first.
Actually, like the first UPU, right? I just filled in. We got 12 choice to pick, but I just filled in 7. But actually, I didn't feel media study. So the first try of UPU, I feel because I what I put it. I remember I didn't put UM in my first UPU selection. I put USM, UPM, those very far one. I don't want to be in Cal actually. So like then after
Because
that I feel
her hometown
yeah
is in
Wait,
KL.
yeah.
yeah
Yeah, I thought you from KL. Oh, okay.
yeah,
You
but
don't
I
want
don't
to
want
be
to
in
be in
KL.
far one. I go to Penang or whatever. Then I feel then when the result came out, I feel to get any of the 7. So I try again to the what we call Rayuan, yeah.
Mohon
So I
rayuan
just
rayuan.
feel because yeah because
Yeah,
only have 4 choices and the choices is very limited.
It's only 4 choices, is it?
Yeah, only can fill in
Oh,
4 choices, and those course is those leftover one. So it means like there's nobody want to join or left many space. So just only 4. So actually, media study is like my second or fourth choice. Actually, the first one is like the what strategy business. I mean like the international one. Then when the day the Ryan result come out, right? Actually, it's my friend's shop opening. I'm at the opening, So I'm like, okay, 12 p.m. already. My friend told me, hey, it's time to check. I forgot. I totally forgot about that. My friend reminded me that Cecilia, you have to check already. It's 12 p.m. So I just use my phone to check. I was very nervous, because I feel for the first time, so I scared I didn't get this time also. So I open. Then I like same with Tiffany. I not dare to open, so I passed to my friend. Then my friend said, "Oh, you got in already." So I just get it back. Then I check. Oh, it's media study. Actually, why I choose media studies because like I said last time is like public relations. So I just like very happy. Then my friends will come congrats me. Actually that day is quite happy. Although media study is not my first choice, but I get in also.
So, but
Yeah.
how do I say it? I'm quite curious. What is the first selections for your first time?
I also forgot. I think maybe it's like business field. I think if not mistaken.
Oh, so you are desire to involve in business, is it?
Yeah, at first.
Sister, if business got maths, you know.
Sorry.
If business, you have to study maths.
Yeah, that's why my form 6 I didn't get maths, so just all cannot. Never mind, media studies one
Yeah.
of my interest also.
But I quite disappointed because the media study in UM is the leftover, you know, leftover.
Yeah.
What can be it can be leftover.
But actually, I don't know why the first I told my friends because my friend also didn't get for the first try. Then I told him I picked media studies. Then he asked me why the first time I choose the media study is not in the list. I'm just like what? Why the first time is not in the list, but the second time it become leftover one? Maybe the UPU system is a bit weird.
Actually, you all can just unmute your mic so you can hear the
Yeah,
noise.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can you guys hear me?
So we Xingyu is so excited. So actually, I quite curious in China how they apply because they are international students. So actually, I quite
Yeah,
curious how is the process because I think it's not as easier because we have UPU to settle for us. So we have
yeah.
no need to think much of these applications. But Xingyu, how do you apply for UM?
Actually, I find there are company that um, you know help the high school student to getting the to get to study abroad. So we found that company, and also my sister told me that I can study English and go to get a test like IELTS, the International English Language test, the system, the test.
Yes.
Yeah, and we need to attend that test, and we need to get like 6 or 6.5, 5.5 marks that we can get in the UM. Actually, at first, I really like to study abroad because it's a little bit difficult for me to getting Chinese university, a China university. Yeah. And so my sister told me that you can only study English. You can only study English that you go to have a good prepare for the IELTS test, and that you can get in the UM.
But why UM is your first choice?
Because my sister is in this university, and this university is very great. I think it's
Yeah.
very good, and also it's very close to China.
So, but is that your sister have graduates or she's still there?
Actually, she have been to our campus, but she is in my town now, and yeah, I have two sisters in the UM.
Ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
that's
Yeah.
great.
And they're
Both.
still studying there?
Yeah, they are in internet. No, they are in the education, in the English education. That
Ooh.
the subject. Yeah.
It's not easier to have this fate. Three sister is in actually.
No, no, it's just like friends. My sister, friends is who is big older than me.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it's her sibling.
No, no,
I
no, no,
just,
no,
oh my god, it's a fate.
no,
Right, like stick together.
Yeah.
no. It's not related. Just like friends, but we are very close. Yeah, yeah, just a little bit close.
But after Xingyu actually told about study abroad, actually, there's quite a long time after the applications to UPU. Actually, is I think how many months is it? 3 to 4 months until the result UPU is coming out. And in between the 3 to 4 months, actually, I tried to search the university in UK and US. I was just thinking that I want to study abroad. It's like I've damn excited to study abroad. I just want to try to study abroad, and I want to learn maybe the culture over there. I want to independent to live without family in a new country. So I want to actually challenge myself, but uh after I have a lot of consultation with the university and some of the agency, I found out that actually if you desire to study in UK or US, they can't actually afford you 100% full scholars.
Yeah.
So actually I thought I can get, but after the actually I after the discussion with those university and agency, then I only found out that actually you can US they are seldom provide 100% full scholar for the international student. Even their citizens are also seldom to get the full scholars. So quite disappointed because I can't study abroad. But mm, actually, I struggle because I think I have a lot. How do I say? I have a lot of way to. I think I can be independent to the new country. I still thinking that if I can get at least 70% of scholarships, maybe I can get a job, a part-time job over there, so I can cover my spends and costs over there. But actually 70% is also quite difficult for me. So after I tried 2 to 3 months, I tried a lot of school in UK and US, and I asking about my friends that she's actually study in UK UK. Yes, she's studying in UK. So actually I asked her, but they all actually afford themselves, not afford themselves, their family afford them. So I was I know that the possibility is not that high, so quite disappointed. But I after that I tried to a lot of time, but actually I give up also. Yeah, I don't think that my family can afford me to further study. No, to the country over there, because actually the cost and the lifestyle the cost over there is quite high also. So I don't think that my family can affordable me. So I just give up.
Yeah,
Then I think that UM
yeah,
is a good choice also. So I'm I feel okay to entering UM.
yeah. That is also the reason why I choose the Malaya, because other country is too expensive for my family, and I also don't think my family can afford that.
I think that if you want to study abroad, like excuse me, if you want to study abroad, then maybe your result must be very good. For example, like my friend. I'm actually not my friend. Like just someone I know. We are not that friend also actually. And like during Form 6 time, she get like 4-pointer. Like every sem 4-pointer. So overall also 4-pointer lah. So she actually she get into medic also, but at the same time the Ireland offer her also like full scholarship, study in medic also. So she just go for Ireland, yeah. I think like maybe because 4-pointer.
Mm. You have to get a good
Good,
good
yeah.
result. Yeah, it's not easier
So
to
she
study
get it.
abroad with full scholar.
Yeah.
But Tiffany, I've heard that if you continue your master, then you'll probably have the chance to study abroad with full scholarships.
But actually, if I'm not mistaken, right, in this course in media study, actually we have the opportunity to study abroad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Third
that
year,
one
third year,
semester
I'm looking
thingy
forward to
there.
it also.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, it's on the third year. There's I think got half year
The
or
album
even
program,
1
is it?
year over there. We can study
What?
abroad
If not mistaken, it's one semester.
one semester. One semester
Yeah,
is also one half year actually.
half a year.
Mm.
Then actually like the first day, I don't know when just like before our class start, I heard the talk by the faculty. Then the man don't know what called the man say that actually we offer that we can study abroad like one semester in year 3. But after that, actually when we study abroad, we also can start to find our like intern. So we start find. Then after that, we can go there for intern. Because he said that many of the students also like that when they go to study abroad, then they will find some company so that they can deal with them so that to do their intern there, then they get high salary.
But in based on my knowledge, actually not everyone can study to have this opportunity. That some of them actually says that is the lecturer recommend. So I don't know because we are still in year 1, even the first year. So it's quite still quite far for us. So we are going to our next person, our laggy person. Ja, it's your turn.
Yeah, hello. Sorry for my internet connection like usual.
Yeah, I like your pillow.
So, to be honest, I'm not UM. Huh? So, at first, is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? I don't think so. Yeah. During my SPM, I was like, have you ever heard about Aswara? Aswara.
Yeah. Para.
No, it's like seni negara something.
Farah
And
Wiswara,
I'm
I heard
really
before.
interested into it, but I know my parents will never ever. Yeah.
Let you go there.
Huh?
Your parents won't let you go there.
No.
Asmara.
I really want to go there, but I believe that my parents will
Mm-hmm.
never agree with it.
I see.
Like, so I was like, at least mass comm UiTM, because mass comm UiTM looks so fun. You know, like they're so fun, something like that. But again, my parents doesn't agree with it. So I was like, oh my god. When I just fill in the UPU, I just put engineering, law. This is before I enter foundation law, physiotherapy, and it's literally mixed. I just don't have any, like that. So I got my 8 choice. Literally my 8. Ke-8. There's it foundation law. So I was like, just go there. I never know about UiTM Dengki or something. And for degree, I was like, my mom always like, if one of my daughter enter UM something like that, like she tell us like she want to. So I was like, Oh my god. I was like just fill in the UPU and yeah, that's why I'm here. That's my story. And I
But
really perhaps that after my graduate or one day I try to Aswara something because I really want to be there. Like you
but
know.
yeah, do you ask for your parents why they disagree you to go for Aswara?
Yeah.
Because they want me be like doctor or something. I was in science class back then, and I was target student something. So, they're targeting me to be like doctor or even lawyer, something like that, more professional career. But
I see.
I'm not into it. Like, I just want to have fun. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my story.
You look smart with those
That's
glasses.
why.
What you say, no?
Right, then.
Huh? I was so insecure, like,
But
but
Ja,
I'm
Ja,
just
Ja,
too lazy to wear a lens. Yeah,
Ja, if you were to choose
yeah,
Aswara,
huh?
what major are you gonna be in? Theater.
Theater. I
I
really
see.
love theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But I was
But
like, maybe after graduate or something.
for Ja, are you actually how do I say
Yeah,
interesting in this
yeah.
kind of arts? For example, you are actually trying to be an actress or something like that.
Huh? No, no, specifically. I just like I really love to do that. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean. Don't
Mm-hmm.
mention it. I feel so shy right now. I was like,
Ngadu.
Oh my god, imagine Jaf as an actress. Ooh.
Oh.
She's famous.
no, it's like even I just even I just like writing script or whatever, like I do enjoy it, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But so which foundation are you in, Ja?
Law.
Guess.
Law
You
foundation.
all
Like
Baru nak suruh
three
guess.
of
never
you are
thought
from
I'll
law,
be
is it?
in law. Yeah, it's
Three
just
of you
like
are
my
from
eighth
law.
choice.
Yeah, Shira is from law
It's
too.
my eighth choice. Yeah, yeah.
But
Shira and Ja
why
both
do
law.
you both prefer law in foundations?
No, I just during after SPM I just like put engineering, physiotherapy, seni bina, and it just mix. And I was like, tengoklah yang mana ha. So I just got that's law is my eighth choice.
I see, I see.
Serious.
But is that foundation in law is actually quite tough?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I thought
It's
Yeah.
like
because law
serious
you
all the
have to
time. You don't
actually
really laugh much.
you have to hafal, memorize everything.
It's so tiring.
Yeah, it's so tiring.
I hate reading. So.
But
Yeah,
actually,
same.
for the student
I
they are
hate
study
debate
in law.
too.
For the student they study in law, actually I think they are good in memorize.
Yeah,
I
No,
you
was
I'm
just
just
have to
not.
feeling
memorize a lot of law.
incredible. They can memorize all the law. And actually I have a aunt. It's not aunt. Maybe okay, it's an aunt, and she's actually a lawyer. I don't know what to call, but I usually I call her aunt.
I
Actually she's
understand.
a lawyer, and before actually I prefer to study in UM. Actually I'm quite curious. I just damn curious with the student law who study in law or become a lawyer right now, because I think lawyer is damn difficult course. You have to memorize all the law for your exams or something like that. So I just asking her about the law, and she told me that actually law actually is really tough, because you have to memorize all the laws, which acts and something like that. And but she actually told me, but after you have in your career, in your field, you have no need to still memorize all these. you just prepare which law, you just have to memorize which law when you are before going to the court. So it's not necessary for us to memorize all when you become a lawyer, a true lawyer. But I
I
cannot
think the
accept,
course itself
actually.
is not that hard, but the situation around it make it hard. Like the lecture, I got a friend who is currently now in law school. She told me that their lecturer won't
Yeah.
share any slides, or they just talk like this but without video. Like just like call only, and then the situation make it hard.
But what is
I
the
think
foundation in law actually learn?
uh, about law,
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it intense?
not much,
Mm-hmm.
And
but
also
the lecturer
sometimes
lah, I
like
think.
there are like see huh?
Huh? No, yeah, just continue.
Ja, go.
Wake up.
It was everything. From the books, from the book to the lecture. It's like it's just not me, but I'm grateful to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I think the students who study in
I dah habis
foundation in
cakap,
law
oh my god.
is
Maybe my
quite
life.
brave.
Huh?
It's quite brave. It's a round of applause for you. It's not really
Raw?
it really is it's not really easy actually. It can counted as quite
You
tough.
can't
I
you
mean,
also
do you just
memorize a lot of
listen
stuff.
me?
Yeah, you have to memorize all before your exam.
No.
Yeah, so
No?
it's the same.
No?
So it's the same. Yeah, it is.
Huh? But
I think it's very hard to have out all. I have
Right.
found during my Form 6 time, I have found the perniagaan. I already want to die already. Really die.
Would you rather
no.
memorize a lot of stuff or do maths?
Because
I do maths,
Celia,
I
you are
die,
in
man.
business, is
Memorize
it?
a
You
lot
are
of
taking
stuff.
business course, is it? In STPM.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Business.
I told you that you don't think that if you think law is difficult, oh, business is almost the same. Actually, in business, if you are taking business course in STPM, well, it's freaking tough. Why I say it's freaking tough? You have to memorize all the text in a book, and for example, the how do I say? For example, we learn about the concept of being a businessman. What is the characteristic? And because maybe there's a 5 characteristic, and when the exams coming out with this kind of questions, the five characteristic you have to label. If you have to send with the everything in the book without any mistake. For example, the maybe the one of the characteristic of being a businessman is honesty. Honesty. But if you write in anything any words that same meaning with honesty, we count it as wrong. So you have to 100% follow the textbook, what the textbook said. You have to memorize everything. That's
And the
really
book is
really tough.
very,
Oh my
very.
god, holy! I freaking jam at that time. and it's really,
Every semester the book is very thick, Holy shit.
you have to
And then if you retake the paper, right? Because when we, like, for example, we retake Sem 1 paper, Sem 2 paper, then after Sem 3 exam, then you retake Sem 1. So your brain is cannot store so much. Then after
you have to
Sem 1
study
retake, then
back
Sem 2 retake.
everything. You have to study back everything.
Holy shit.
For example, okay, the current situation is you have passed through your semester 1, semester 2, semester 3, and semester 3 is the last semester. And okay, for example, your semester 1 result was not that good, so you retake the course, and we are going to actually taking the retake subject in after we complete our final exam of semester 3. So which means you have to study back the things that you learn in semester 1 to get prepared with the exam. So it's like you have really forgot entire things, and once you open the book, oh my god, am I really have any experience learning about this, and my teacher is uh teaching this before. It's just your mind goes gone.
It's much more worse than
Oh my god,
sejarah.
it's like freaking damn tough.
Tiffany, do you still remember the Kajian case? It's like a shit.
Oh, Kajian case, don't told me the silly things. It's really damn silly. I don't know why there's a questions be, there's a question set by the examiners. Okay, there's one section in the paper, the examination paper. There's one section is the there's one passage given, and there's three questions prepared, and you have for example the passage is actually telling about a story of a company, a history about company, and she's the below the passage actually there's three questions, and you have to answer three all the of the questions, and the question actually is asking for example, based on the passage, what is the you finding in this company. You have to make sure the facts you given are same with the textbook, and you have to provide explanations and the third column, we have three column actually, and the third column you have to provide the example from the passage. You have to find the example from the passage and make just read, like copy paste it. And what it's really difficult. I don't know how to describe the difficult, but it's really really tough as law.
I remember like when the paragraph given, right, I totally doesn't understand a single thing. So when I answer a question, right, I copy paste all inside the question, like all the same to the question 1, question 2, question 3. So my ink totally gone.
It's like and actually the time is quite short, so don't have much time on actually read the question well, or you have to identify which answer you are going to write. It's really really short. Tough. But from 6 like it's full of challenges, is but it's full of memory, and it's full of core curriculum also. My core curriculum activities, from oh my god, it's starting from STEM 1 until STEM 3. Even you are in preparing the examination before the week, you are still attending any activities that prepare from the school. It's like you have to multitask.
Yeah, same. Then
It's
actually,
easy actually.
have any event regarding the kebangsaan one, then you must join.
Because the
You
teacher
when
actually always telling you that if you are not joining the co-curriculum as much as you can, you will not maybe not able to enter a good university. This kind of stuff that the teacher will always telling you. So that's
yeah.
why
So whenever got the kebangsaan curriculum, then we just join only.
it's really tough. But I'm still confused. I still don't know why Shira and Jia can prefer that foundation is law in found.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Right.
god.
Then after that, you are not continue the law. You are continue for media studies. What?
Yeah, that's the
I don't
point.
know. Rather than doing maths, I rather like memorize things. I'm so bad at maths, guys. Like oh my god, I'm
you.
so bad.
Same. Actually, I'm not good at maths also.
No,
It's
you're
like I
lying.
think maths is really a tough subject. Super
Yeah,
tough.
MS is like a hole.
Shit.
I drop
Yeah,
into the
but at
hole.
least we all get into the end. Yay!
Yay! But before that, T, what is your foundations?
I'm in TESOL.
Tassel.
Foundation in
The
Yeah.
one that can speak English. That's so
Oh,
fluent
no
in
wonder
English.
the
Oh, by
English
the way,
is
Tiffany,
fluency.
she's the same foundation as in Arman.
Oh,
The fact that
is
Shira
a
knows,
bit.
I
They
don't
are
know,
in
but
love,
Shira
guys.
knows.
Shut up,
Destiny.
Ati.
You both are in destiny.
No. No, I didn't. Why are we talking
Nah,
about
stop
Arman
lying,
in here?
T.
This is life.
Nobody's gonna know.
Oh,
No,
is
but
it getting shy?
but so before entering UM, you
I
you
guess
and
someone
Arma
is
actually
getting shy.
recognize each other, is it?
No,
Yeah,
I've
they
never.
do. They do.
No,
They do.
I've never seen him
Shira.
ever before in the campus ever. Although we are in the same course, he's in TESOL, right, Shira?
Oh, I
What the
think
fuck? What
Shira
is
know much than I thought.
Why are you asking Shira?
Because I've never seen him before, so like I didn't know that he was in foundation in Dengkil.
Shira knows more.
That's why.
Shira knows better.
Yeah. Why?
No. Oh my god, wait, let me explain. You have to
By
speak
the way, I
English,
guess
guys.
someone is very shy now. Someone is very shy now.
Who?
I don't know.
I don't know too.
I don't know.
I don't know too.
Ja, is
Not
that
me,
you,
that's
Ja?
for sure.
Yeah, are you okay? Are you the one who have crush
Yeah,
on
check
Arman?
the camera there.
Ja, when the topics come to Rama, she's actually damn
Yeah.
embarrassed. Ja is poor connection.
Yeah, maybe. Where's she knew? Oh, okay.
She's actually hang out with her boyfriend. Oh my god.
No, because I keep left the meeting because of my internet connection.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
But I know you guys talk about Arman, right?
No,
Yeah,
no,
Arman and
no,
you.
nothing.
She only listen when we talk about Arman. When we talk about other topics,
Oh.
she can barely listen.
Oh my god, so gonna have a war here now, is it?
Oh my
Someone
god.
is like
Not me. I'm the referee. TE versus Ja.
No.
Yeah.
I, Cecilia, will be the referee.
Okay, I'll be the cheerleader.
I'm not even in the game.
Hello.
Why? No.
Hello, you are the main.
T, is that Tessel tough for you?
For me, I think TESOL was very fun. Like, it was a course that you don't really have to focus that much because basically you just learn English, but like deeper English. Like as for me, I never really had the pressure while I was learning TESOL and foundation because it was actually just English for me. So I think it was really fun. The assignments was fun. Like nothing too hard like that. And I think TESOL is just makes it so fun, lah. But I don't know why. I just don't feel like TESOL is for me.
But
'Cause-
what is the means of learning deeper about English? For example?
Like, for example,
Grammar.
you guys, I did Moet, right?
Oh.
Right. So it's something like that. Like you like for basically it's okay. Basically it's like SPM, but for SPM, all of the things like comprehension, grammar, all in one, right? But in TESOL, they are all divided into like their specific parts, and then like you go deeper into that certain part. For like comprehension, you have to know more about it. Yeah, just like that. And then grammar, you learn more about grammar. And what else? Literature. Basically,
Oh
just
my
like
god,
SPM, but
I'm damn
yeah.
poor in grammar, you know. Damn poor.
Right, same.
I don't really
But-
like grammar actually. I think grammar in
It's
English
very
actually
confusing.
difficult. It's like
Yeah.
don't have any logic.
But
When you-
after
actually,
listening
when-
yours, I feel that it's quite fun.
Yeah,
guess.
it's actually very
I
fun.
guess.
TESOL is very fun. That's why Shira said like she's so jealous of us. Because TESOL is fun. Because when we were in foundation, I think TESOL is like the course that everyone was like kind of feel like macam sometimes we kind of feel we sometimes get mad because people always see it. People always look at TESOL students and they'll be like, macam, you okay lah, senang lah, you do TESOL, things like that. You know, like sometimes it can get really hard. Like we face some difficulties too, but
Yeah.
I think kind of true, not as hard as other courses like engineering, science, law. I think
But-
Yeah,
ours
there's
were-
only 4 courses in UITM,
yeah,
But-
engineering, science, TESOL, law.
law. So
But
compared to
actually
the
for
others,
me,
I think
I think
simpler.
that kind of mindset actually depends on depends on
Mhm.
us. How is your mindset when you are learning or in which course you are going to prefer? So
Yeah.
for maybe for some persons, they are in foundation in science. Maybe they are think that science is quite fine. But for us, for me, I'm not interested in science, so I don't think that science
Yeah.
is a fun course for me. So it just depends on everyone. It just
Yeah,
depends
yeah.
on what is your characteristic and what is your interest. So for me, I actually quite interest when when in Malay subject.
Oh, okay.
I take there's 4 subject in STPM you have to choose. So I take pengajian is a wajib subject. You have to take compulsory. Everyone have to
Mhm.
take this subject. And the second subject is geography. And the third subject is business, and the fourth subject is BM. It's like actually I think the BM is not really tough for me somehow because maybe I have an interest in BM. I think BM is easier than Chinese. I don't know
Yeah.
what your thought is, but I really think that BM is quite fun actually for me. Oh,
Mhm.
I have to tell you all of truth. Uh, how do I say? In my high school, for every time examinations, starting from my secondary school, ini secondary school, sekolah rendah. Starting from my sekolah rendah, my result of my BM was higher than my Chinese result. It's like for example, I somehow get maybe felt in my Chinese almost felt in my Chinese examination in secondary school, but I will never get felt or never get C below than C in BM subject. Yes. So my teachers that teaching me that are all my class teacher they are all damn confused. Why does a Chinese girl can get a good result in BM but not in Chinese subject. I just think Chinese is too difficult. Maybe my logic and the teacher's logic are not in the same way, are not parallel. So that kind of thing happens. And I learned BM. I really feels that interesting in BM subject when I was in STPM because we learned a lot of things and actually we learn how to pronounce uh, a lot of how do I say suku kata. For example, H how to pronounce how do I say pronounce H in BM and how you are using your tongue to pronounce that words or some things over that. So I think BM actually quite interesting. It's an interesting subject for me. But to for all of them that you are trying to study STPM, for my experience, I don't think that you should have the time to get last minute preparations for STPM, I really advise all the students not to do the last minute preparation because you are not you don't think that you are intelligent or something like that. It's not I'm trying to criticize everyone are not intelligent, but because it's even the semester is just 4 months or even 3 months but it's a long and much knowledge you have to learn in STPM. So I don't think last minute preparation is enough. It's like you can't manage or you can't able to memorize everything once you have opened a book, you know. So okay, for STPM it's really
Yeah,
tough.
but even like during SPM, right? I always like see my Chinese friends, like they always struggle while doing their Chinese paper.
There's a lot of face expression when we are writing for the Chinese paper.
Exactly. Yeah, like especially during exams, right? Chinese students will just like answer theirs, and then so they'll will be divided into parts, right? So all of them will sit like that side, and then we always look at them, and they always look at us like red dots, lah. They don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah. But actually,
Although
right,
like, is it hard? Like, although like you guys speak Chinese, is it not the same as the paper?
it's like
Not same.
it is
It's very
totally
hard.
not same because it's actually same with BM subject. Okay, for BM subject we have
Yeah, yeah.
essay, and in Chinese subject we also have essay. But the essay we are trying to write an essay is not the proper way that it's not the same way when we are communication with someone. You have to use formal language. You have to use a lot of knowledge that you learned when your teachers is teaching you. So it's like quite annoying.
And you know what, right? We have the pemahaman, right? We have the pemahaman. Is one section is like the old style of Chinese. That part I'm really dying. You know, I don't know.
Holy.
I read the paragraph many times. I also doesn't understand what it's saying because like those word is using the old style of Chinese. I
And
was
we
like, what
haven't
the hell are
learned
you
that
talking?
before actually. We have that's for the Chinese New Year, oh my god. For the Chinese student, we are not learn about this kind of old traditional language before. Even it's Chinese. But it is like for example it's like for Malay we have bahasa Jawi, we have tulisan Jawi, have bahasa Jawa or something like that. And in Chinese also the same. So we are not teaching from how to use this word, and we also don't know how to understand this word. What is the use of this word? So it's just like you have to force yourself trying to separate word by word. So only you can maybe somehow understand what is the passage are trying to deliver you a message. But somehow if you really don't know, even you read 100 times, it also doesn't make sense. It's like tough. It's like tough. Okay, is what actually usually I will see that some persons they are trying to ask is it learning Chinese is easier? I don't think that is easier. For Malay, maybe we have one suku kata that's sa. S A we pronounce it as sa. Is there any pronunciation SA for this suku kata? No, right?
No, no,
But for
no.
Chinese, we have four pronunciation with this word. Sa, 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 sa. It's four pronunciation different, totally different. And it contains different meanings and different words. So that's the level tough of Chinese, you know. Sa, 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 what the heck?
And then when, for example, the both word is the same pronunciation, right? But it have different meaning.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing,
Amazing.
amazing.
Okay.
Like out of 10, how much would you rate Chinese SPM
It's really
subject?
I think it's worse than my BM also. Actually, I see with Tiffany every time my Chinese is worse than my BM. The result, I also don't know why.
But you can speak Chinese, right?
Yeah,
It's
we
just
can speak, but
different when writing.
we can
Oh.
actually speak fluency, but when
Yeah.
we are in the examination we also confused. That's what I say. Our logic, our understanding in the subject is not parallel with the teacher's understanding.
Oh.
like for the peribahasa, like we have the Chinese peribahasa, we have to know who are the person who wrote this peribahasa?
Oh my god.
Like
Are you
the what ah?
serious?
Yeah, and the what ah, like
I thought
because
like you have
after
to
that
know
we
the
got
meaning only.
no, we have to know who is
What the
who
fuck?
wrote
Who
this,
is the
and then
people
like what
who create this peribahasa?
eh,
Why
Tiffany
does it matter, man?
Tiffany 朝代是讲朝代不是我宋朝那些
Because actually we have a lot of century before, just
Yeah.
like Malay also have Hidraj or something like that, and Chinese also have the same. So maybe in a lot of year, it's not a lot of year, but decades of year, 1,000 years before, they're speaking Chinese like this. But in this era, we are trying to use modern Chinese. So actually, it's not in the
Yeah.
same mindset.
We need to mention which like for example we have the Song dynasty, right? We have to mention what dynasty is for this peribahasa. I was like, what the hell?
It's like
We got-
So
sejarah.
there's a lot to memorize, man.
Yeah.
That's why
So
the
for the 10
Chinese
marks,
is fail.
I give them the 10 marks. I give them. I totally didn't read that part.
Oh, it's like quite tough.
That part is 10 marks, so I just give them the 10 marks.
That part is not the AC, right? AC is like different part.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so hard.
I think
This-
the essay is the most easier parts for Chinese
to
examination.
score, yeah, to score is the
You can write anything that you want. You can write because the essay actually we know what is the idea that we want to talk about, so we just write anything. Not based on the textbook, but other than that, you have to base on the textbook, what the textbook learned and what the textbook is going to teach you everything. So it's really
So you
really
can't
hard.
like goreng lah. Cannot lah.
Cannot.
If you're not.
So for
Like BI you can goreng,
for my
right?
friends who get A in Chinese or A plus or something, it's really bravo. It's like they have the high levels of Chinese thinking. Chinese not easier, but even the daily conversation, if you want to talk maybe a simple conversation, a simple sentences with a Chinese person is also tough. It's really really tough.
So like how you communicate with your family? Could like family different styles of talking? You speak Chinese, right, with your family? Yeah, wasn't that hard?
No, just like as Malay, if you are born actually you are Chinese girl or Chinese boy, Chinese family, you can speak Chinese fluency in a daily conversation. We can speak, we can write, we know how to listen, but it's just the level of it's just the level or the ability we can on this technique. It's like really tough.
But Chinese there's a lot, right? Like you have Cantonese, Mandarin,
Yep.
right? The one in SPM is
No.
Huh?
No. We are just learning focus on the true Chinese.
It's like the general lah.
H1N1. Is that COVID-19 or H1N1?
Corona lah, COVID lah guys. Continue.
Continue. Actually, we are almost one hour.
I think we gotta end already, like 1
We have
hour.
to end before we have to end the live, then only we can continue the conversations.
No,
Say
because
bye
I
to
feel
our
like today's
audience
topic is quite interesting because we're talking about our past, right?
Yeah.
So it's quite fun, like bringing back
Guys,
memories.
this is the theme for next week. That's why black.
Tia, are you hanging out actually from the hotel?
Yeah, I'm going out to eat.
You're just having If I'm not mistaken, you're just having the chocolate moist.
Yeah, I did, but we're gonna go eat supper now.
Where are you now, actually?
Holiday. I'm in Kuantan right now.
Oh, Kuantan. I think Kuantan
Yeah.
there's a place that really pretty. Is what? Air terjun Pelangi tu.
Oh,
Waterfall.
I never heard of that.
It's like a colorful
Yeah?
waterfall. But
I
I'm
never
not.
heard of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I don't know
Really?
why. I don't know. Is that open for right now situations?
I think it's just open because like Pahang is already green zone, right?
But you can actually search for you can Google search about the what is it, the color, the waterfall, what is called, the rainbow waterfall. Yeah, you can Google search about it. It's really pretty actually.
Okay. Alright, I'll look for it later.
But actually it's in a village, if I'm not
Rainbow
mistaken.
waterfall.
It's a pedalaman. So we have to end the live section 4. I still a lot of assignment have to done. Oh my god, holy.
Oh my god, 1002.